So today we did get some information about 3 hours ago before we actually opened up our studios. So I want to go ahead and go over the information that has come in about the Empire actor Jussie Smollett was arrested on felony charge over false report, authorities say. This was actually 2 hours ago. Actor Jussie Smollett was arrested in Chicago hours after being charged with disorderly conduct for allegedly filing a false police report about an assault last month. Authorities announced early Thursday morning Jussie Smollett is under arrest in custody of detectives. Chicago police spokesman Anthony Guglielmi tweeted. Sorry about that. The authorities did not provide any additional details about Smollett's arrest, but it has been said that Wednesday after Smollett was charged, the police would make contact with his legal team to negotiate reasonable surrender of his arrest. Smollett had told police he was attacked last month by two people who yelled racial homophobic slurs, tied a rope around his neck, and poured chemical substance on him. A bond hearing is scheduled for 1:30 p.m. Central Time in Cook County Criminal Court, police said. Police officials will brief reporters on the investigation prior to Smollett's court appearance. On Wednesday, Chicago-based attorneys Todd Pugh and Victor Henderson, who are representing Smollett, wrote in a statement, "Like any other citizen, Mr. Smollett enjoys the presumption of innocence, particularly when there has been an investigation like this, one where information, both true and false, have been repeatedly leaked. Given these circumstances, we intend to conduct a thorough investigation to mount an aggressive defense." The news of a felony charge announced by Cook County State's Attorney's Office came just hours after the police department said that the Empire actor was being treated as a suspect in the criminal investigation. Now, police had said days ago that they wanted to speak with Smollett again after new evidence shifted the trajectory of the investigation. Smollett previously told police he was attacked about 2 a.m. on January 29th by two people who yelled racial and homophobic slurs, tied a rope around his neck, and poured a chemical substance on him. He said at least one assailant told him that this is MAGA country. During the alleged attack, police said last month they were investigating the alleged assault against Smollett, who is black and openly gay, as a possible hate crime. Police have not publicly discussed the new evidence that prompted them to request a follow-up interview with Smollett, but they said the information came up with interviews with two people who were arrested last week, the Obsundario brothers, those two Nigerian brothers. And they worked on the Fox drama with Smollett, but declined to say whether the actor knew them. Now, there has been heightened doubts about Smollett's allegations amid news reports which cited unnamed police sources, that he may have staged the attack. In the statement late Saturday, attorneys Pugh and Henderson said Smollett had been further victimized by claims that he had played a role in his own attack. Now, nothing is further from the truth. Anyone claiming otherwise is lying. They wrote in the statement, adding that one of the individuals who spoke to the police was a personal trainer who Smollett hired to help him get ready for a music video. Smollett has aligned himself to the past with organizations dedicated to HIV/AIDS awareness, civil rights, and LGBTQ advocacy. He invoked his discussing this information when he went on the Good Morning America show and did his interview, which he insisted on, of course. Now, I'm going to have ABC Robin Roberts do such a disservice when you lie about things like this. When details of Smollett's alleged assaults were released by police last month, celebrities and other high-profile figures railed on him, including, regular people. It's not just act like celebrities matter because, at this point, as you can see, his celebrity does not matter. Al Sharpton said he's to be held accountable if this is true. Several politicians initially spoke out in the support of Smollett, but have since adjusted their stances, including Democratic Senator Cory Booker, Kamala Harris, who called the judgment to be withheld until the investigation has been completed. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi deleted a tweet that referred to the alleged attack as an affront to our humanity. Others, such as a filmmaker, Ava DuVernay, have expressed caution over putting faith in the police department. Despite the inconsistency, I can't blindly believe Chicago PD. The department that covered up shooting Laquan McDonald over a dozen times, she tweeted, "Whatever the outcome, this won't stop me from believing others. It can't." Now, Guglielmi told Associated Press on Tuesday that the police were investigating a tip that Smollett had the brothers and the two brothers were seen together in the elevator of his apartment building the night of the alleged attack. And then Tuesday, there was a tweet that went out that the tip was unfounded and said it would not be corroborated by the video evidence. And now the character is being written out of the show. It's really sad. I'm not enjoying any of this. I'm just reporting what's here. It's very unfortunate that the hate letter didn't get the attention that it was supposed to get, and now he's going down this road. I mean, I kind of feel bad for him, but then again, I don't, because he's lying. and he got arrested for it, then this is just really bad. So hopefully things work out, and if it's true that he actually did not make this all up, then I will apologize. But until then, it seems like the story is sketchy. I don't think it has anything to do with the Chicago police. I think this has to do with someone lying, and I think we need to make that determination and stop trying to use everything as a reason. There might be, I wholeheartedly agree that you should never racially profile anyone or make them go to jail for something they didn't do. But at the end of the day, it's like this Jussie Smollett situation is just it got out of control. And unfortunately, sometimes if you don't tell the whole truth, you might be arrested on felony charge over false police report. So it's a class 4 felony. It came in last night around 12. I just didn't think it was important for us to go ahead and report it at that point. But at this time, we have to report this. Al Sharpton even said that if he is, the blame to all this, that he should be accountable. So I'm not sure what's going on. But at this point, we know what's really going on with Jussie Smollett. He actually is going to definitely have to answer some questions. He did not come in. When he was supposed to just for the other interview. We also have some news right now that New Jersey bus driver overdosed, crashed while driving 12 kids. A New Jersey bus driver was transporting children on Wednesday when she allegedly overdosed and crashed into a tree. Lisa Bird, 57, was driving 12 children from the elementary school in Newark just after 1 p.m. when she crashed into a tree, according to the Newark Police Department. Driver of Minnesota school bus was student aboard is shot in apparent road rage incident, cops say. And that's another news report that we got right now. Now, authorities administered Narcan, a brand of opioid overdose medication, on Bird, and she was brought to a hospital for treatment. So the 12 children on the bus, who were between the ages of 5 and 13, were not injured in the crash, officials say. So it's really sad, really, really sad that happened. This is just taking all out of me for this one. The next news report, this is actually from CNN, their process and how they deal with sexual abuse in the church. So Pope Francis began an unprecedented summit in Rome to confront the Catholic Church's clergy abuse scandal by saying the Catholics are not looking for simple condemnation, but concrete actions in the face of this scourge of sexual abuse perpetuated by men and the church to the detriment of minors. I would summon you, the Pope told the 200 Catholic leaders gathered in the Vatican City, so that all together we may lend an ear and listen to the Holy Spirit and the cry of the small who are asking for justice. So, if you would like to know more about that story, please go to our site, Radiotubetv.com, and read more about it. Otherwise, let me know what you think about this whole Jussie Smollett indictment situation. He is, felony charges are a big situation, and, he did mention something that made me kind of think, like, he's like, I'm going to be Tupac or something. He said it at his concert. So I feel like now you got your felony, you're a thug now, and you need to really protect yourself in jail. If that's where you're going to end up going, probably not, because he got a lot of money. But it's unfortunate, after all these people spoke out for him, it's all coming down, crumbling, and his story is falling apart, and Jussie Smollett is seen as pretty much a liar at this point. But we'll let the judgment of the system allow us to get the information from all this. But that's what we're dealing with right now. Thank you for tuning in to Radiotubetv.com, and we'll be right back later with some more news updates and trending news. I'll see you next time.